What if a forbidden love in heaven unleashed a divine wrath that shook the cosmos? Fallen angels, once radiant, defied the Almighty for the beauty of mortal women. Could their sacred unions birth a race of giants that terrorized the holy earth? The Nephilim, monstrous offspring, faced a flood that drowned their blasphemous might. But the greatest shock awaits. What did Archangel Michael do to their defiant wives? Open your spirit, for a celestial tale of love and punishment unfolds. Prepare your heart, for the Almighty's divine justice will soon be unveiled. The shimmer of sacred light dances across the heavens, as if the throne of God trembles its brilliance, a prelude to a cosmic tragedy that spans eternity. Can your soul fathom the sacred betrayal that led to heaven's darkest chapter? Before time's dawn, a sacred kingdom glowed with celestial radiant harmony. The heavens, a divine expanse, mirrored the Almighty's holy unity in eternal glory. Angels, beings of pure light, sang in unison with voices of celestial perfection. The Creator's presence, a sacred flame, bathed all in life and divine love, unending. At the center, the throne of God stood as the pinnacle of celestial holy order. Step into the light, for heaven's sacred tale begins. Let faith guide you, for a cosmic truth will soon be unveiled. The echo of sacred hymns reverberates through the celestial skies, as if the angelic choirs weave a tapestry of divine adoration that spans the eternal void. Does your spirit hear the sacred harmony that once filled heaven's radiant realm? Angels, celestial guardians, filled the heavens with worship of divine radiant glory. Each being a sacred flame, served the Creator with purpose in holy unwavering devotion. Seraphim, radiant beings of fire, hovered near the throne, shielding their divine eyes. Their voices, a holy chant, echoed praises to the Most High in eternal reverence. The sacred expanse, a celestial canvas, shimmered with the light of divine perfection. Prepare your spirit, for a divine kingdom shines. Trust the Eternal, for His holy order will soon be tested. The scent of sacred incense rises through the heavens, as if the seraphim's wings ignite their flames, a testament to the divine glory they ceaselessly proclaim. Can you feel the sacred reverence that permeates heaven's radiant courts? Among the host angels stood as pillars of the Almighty's holy radiant will. Their purpose, a divine mandate, was to serve the Creator with celestial devotion. Their voices, a sacred symphony, filled the heavens with praise of divine glory. The throne of God, a radiant beacon, held the cosmos in eternal holy balance. Yet a shadow, a silent whisper, began to stir within heaven's sacred radiant courts. Open your spirit, for a celestial shadow emerges. Trust the Eternal, for His holy plan will soon be tested. The shimmer of sacred light bathes the heavenly expanse, as if the throne's brilliance flickers its glow, a testament to the divine order soon to be challenged. Does your spirit sense the sacred tension that ripples through heaven's expanse? Some angels, once radiant, gazed upon the earth with celestial forbidden longing. Human women, mortal and beautiful, captivated their divine and sacred hearts. Their beauty, a raw, earthly glow, contrasted with heaven's radiant divine perfection. The angels, bound by holy duty, felt a pull they could not celestial resist. Desire, a blasphemous spark, began to dim their sacred, radiant, heavenly glow. Prepare your heart, for a divine temptation grows. Let faith guide you, for a celestial betrayal will soon unfold. The scent of sacred earth wafts through the heavens, as if the mortal realm whispers its allure, a testament to the forbidden desire that stirs within the angels. Can you smell the sacred temptation that lures heaven's radiant guardians? These angels, celestial beings, question their sacred duty to the Almighty's will. What if we could love like mortals? They mused, defying their divine radiant purpose. Their hearts, made for God alone, now burned with desires of celestial, forbidden love. Each glance at the earth below weakened their holy resolve with dark temptation. A cosmic rift, a divine betrayal, prepared to shatter heaven's eternal radiant peace. Open your spirit, for a celestial rift begins. Trust the Eternal, for His holy justice will soon descend. The echo of sacred whispers reverberates through the heavens, as if the angelic voices falter, their harmony disrupted by the stirrings of blasphemous desire. Can you hear the sacred discord that threatens heaven's holy radiant realm? The angels, once divine, chose to forsake their sacred celestial radiant duty. They descended to earth, their holy light dimming with each rebellious dark step. Their forms, a celestial glow, captivated the mortal women with divine forbidden beauty. The heavens, a sacred expanse, trembled as these angels broke eternal divine law. A cosmic upheaval, a holy transgression, set the stage for heaven's darkest chapter. Prepare your heart for a divine transgression unfolds. Let faith guide you, for God's wrath will soon descend. The shimmer of sacred wings fades in the heavens, as if the angels' descent casts shadows their fall, a testament to the blasphemous choice they made. Does your spirit see the sacred fall that disrupts heaven's radiant order? Upon the earth, the fallen angels appeared as beings of celestial, radiant beauty. Their forms a divine glow shimmered with a light that outshone the mortal sun. Their voices a holy melody sang with a charm no human could celestial resist. The women mortal and pure felt a pull that transcended their earthly understanding. A forbidden love, a sacred sin, blossomed between the divine and the mortal realm. Open your spirit, for a forbidden love ignites. Trust the eternal, for his justice will soon descend. The scent of sacred light mingles with the earth, as if the angel's glow radiates its brilliance, a testament to the divine beauty that captivates the mortal heart. Can you feel the sacred pull that binds heaven and earth in sin? The women mortal and radiant were drawn to the angel's celestial forbidden charm. Their beauty, a divine allure, seemed to promise a love beyond earthly mortal bounds. The angels, once holy, used their sacred powers to win the women's mortal hearts. Each union, a blasphemous bond, sent ripples through the heavens and the earth below. A cosmic transgression, a divine error defied the Almighty's sacred radiant order. Prepare your heart, for a cosmic union forms. Let faith guide you, for God's wrath will soon descend. The echo of sacred vows reverberates through the earth, as if the unions themselves whisper their promises, a testament to the blasphemous love they forged. Can you hear the sacred bonds that defy heaven's holy radiant law? The women once pure changed under the angel's celestial radiant dark influence. Their mortal glow, a faint light, began to shimmer with a divine forbidden radiance. Their hearts, once earthly, now yearned for a love beyond the mortal radiant realm. The angels, their divine husbands, filled their lives with celestial forbidden wonders. A sacred union, a dark romance bound them in a love that heaven could not bless. Open your spirit, for a dark romance unfolds. Trust the eternal, for his justice will soon descend. The shimmer of sacred light glows on the women's forms, as if the angel's touch transforms its radiance, a testament to the forbidden love they embrace. Does your spirit see the sacred change that marks these mortal women? From these unions, a new race was born, the Nephilim, a blasphemous, dark progeny. Their forms, a celestial horror, grew to heights that towered over mortal men. Their strength, a divine curse, could shatter mountains with a single dark blow. Their appetites, a monstrous hunger, consumed villages with celestial forbidden greed. A cosmic abomination, a sacred sin, terrorized the earth with their dark radiant might. Prepare your heart, for a monstrous race emerges. Let faith guide you, for God's wrath will soon descend. The echo of sacred tremors shakes the earth, as if the Nephilim's footsteps resound their power, a testament to the blasphemous unions that birthed them. Can you hear the sacred terror that the Nephilim bring to the earth? The Nephilim, a dark progeny, roamed the earth with celestial destructive might. Their voices, a monstrous roar, boomed like thunder over the mortal radiant lands. Their sighs, a divine horror, cast shadows that swallowed villages in dark despair. Mortals, frail and fearful, lived in terror of these giants' blasphemous dark power. A cosmic imbalance, a sacred crime, turned the earth into a realm of divine chaos. Open your spirit, for a dark terror reigns. Trust the eternal, for his justice will soon descend. The scent of sacred fear fills the mortal air, as if the Nephilim's presence looms its weight, a testament to the terror that grips the earth. Does your spirit feel the sacred dread that the Nephilim inspire? The Nephilim's might, a celestial curse, brought chaos to the Almighty's radiant creation. Villages burned their mortal flames, extinguished by the giant's dark, destructive hands. Fields withered, their earthly bounty consumed by the Nephilim's blasphemous, fiery hunger. Mortals cried out their sacred pleas, rising to the heavens for divine radiant mercy. A cosmic tragedy, a divine failure marked the earth with the stain of sacred sin. Prepare your heart, for a cosmic tragedy unfolds. Let faith guide you, for God's wrath will soon descend. The echo of sacred cries reverberates through the earth, as if the mortals' pleas resound their desperation, a testament to the chaos the Nephilim wrought. Can you hear the sacred pleas that rise from the earth to heaven? In heaven, the Almighty watched the earth with divine, radiant, righteous anger. His creation, a sacred masterpiece, now bore the scars of celestial dark rebellion. The Nephilim, a blasphemous race, defied his holy will with their dark, destructive might. The fallen angels, once divine, had corrupted the earth with their sacred, forbidden love. A cosmic judgment, a divine decree prepared to cleanse the earth of sacred sin. Open your spirit, for a divine judgment looms. Trust the Eternal, for his justice will soon descend. The scent of sacred wrath fills the heavenly courts, as if the Almighty's anger burns its heat, a testament to the divine judgment that approaches. Does your spirit feel the sacred anger that stirs in heaven's radiant realm? The Almighty's wrath, a divine storm prepared to unleash a flood of celestial judgment. The heavens, a sacred expanse darkened with clouds of holy, radiant, righteous fury. The earth, a mortal realm, trembled under the weight of divine impending doom. The Nephilim, a dark progeny, faced a fate they could not celestial escape. A cosmic reckoning, a sacred cleanse prepared to wash away the earth's dark sin. Prepare your heart, for a divine storm approaches. Let faith guide you, for God's justice will soon descend. The shimmer of sacred clouds gathers in the heavens, as if the storm itself rages its darkness, a testament to the divine wrath that descends. Can you see the sacred storm that heralds heaven's righteous judgment? The archangels, divine warriors, gathered to face the Nephilim's dark, destructive might. Michael, a radiant guardian, led with a sword forged in celestial holy fire. Gabriel, a holy herald, bore the trumpet of divine proclamation in sacred duty. Their armies, a celestial host, prepared to battle the giants with divine resolve. A cosmic clash, a sacred war, erupted to cleanse the earth of blasphemous sin. Open your spirit, for a celestial war begins. Trust the Eternal, for his justice will soon descend. The echo of sacred trumpets reverberates through the heavens, as if Gabriel's call resounds its sound, a testament to the divine battle that begins. Can you hear the sacred call that signals heaven's righteous war? The Nephilim, a dark progeny, stood as giants against heaven's celestial radiant host. Their strength, a monstrous force, shook the earth with each dark, destructive step. Michael's sword, a holy flame, clashed with the giants' blasphemous, dark, fiery might. Gabriel's trumpet, a divine blast, echoed with the power of celestial, radiant justice. A cosmic battle, a sacred struggle raged between heaven and earth's dark forces. Open your spirit, for a sacred struggle unfolds. Trust the Eternal, for his justice will soon descend. The scent of sacred fire fills the battlefield, as if Michael's sword ignites its flame, a testament to the divine battle against the Nephilim's might. Does your spirit feel the sacred clash that shakes the earth and heavens? The battle raged, a divine storm, as the archangels fought with celestial might. The Nephilim, a dark terror, roared with fury against heaven's holy, radiant host. Their size, a monstrous curse, proved futile against the Almighty's sacred divine will. Lightning split the sky, a celestial sign, as the heavens unleashed divine, radiant fury. A cosmic reckoning, a holy war prepared to end the Nephilim's dark reign. Open your spirit, for a celestial reckoning unfolds. Trust the Eternal, for his justice will soon descend. The shimmer of sacred lightning illuminates the battlefield, as if the heavens themselves rage their fury, a testament to the divine justice that prevails. Can you see the sacred storm that battles the Nephilim's dark might? The Almighty's voice, a divine decree, thundered through the heavens' holy, radiant storm. A flood, a sacred cleanse, will wash away the earth's blasphemous, dark sin. The heavens opened, a celestial deluge, as rain fell in torrents of divine judgment. The earth, a mortal realm, drowned under the weight of holy, radiant, righteous wrath. A cosmic reset, a divine purge prepared to erase the Nephilim's dark legacy. Open your spirit, for a divine flood descends. Trust the Eternal, for his justice will soon descend. The echo of sacred rain reverberates through the earth, as if the heavens themselves weep their tears, a testament to the divine purge that begins. Can you hear the sacred deluge that cleanses the earth of sin? Rain fell, a holy torrent, for 40 days and nights in divine judgment. The waters rose, a celestial flood, swallowing fields, forests, and mortal radiant hills. The Nephilim, a dark progeny, climbed the highest peaks in blasphemous desperation. Their strength, a monstrous gift, proved futile against the Almighty's sacred radiant will. A cosmic cleanse, a divine reset, washed away the earth's dark and sinful stain. Open your spirit, for a sacred cleanse unfolds. Trust the Eternal, for his justice will soon descend. The scent of sacred water fills the earth, as if the flood itself roars its power, a testament to the divine judgment that sweeps away the Nephilim. Does your spirit feel the sacred flood that purges the earth's dark sin? The Nephilim, a dark terror drowned under the flood's celestial radiant might. Their roars of monstrous echo faded as the waters swallowed their blasphemous forms. The fallen angels bound in chains watched their progeny perish in divine judgment. The earth, a mortal realm, became a vast ocean of holy, radiant, righteous vengeance. A cosmic end, a sacred purge left only Noah's Ark afloat in divine mercy. Open your spirit, for a celestial end unfolds. Trust the Eternal, for his justice has descended. The echo of sacred waves reverberates through the earth, as if the Nephilim's cries fade their silence, a testament to the divine judgment fulfilled. Can you hear the sacred silence that follows the Nephilim's dark demise? Noah's Ark, a sacred refuge, floated amidst the flood's celestial radiant wrath. Inside, the righteous remnant, preserved by the Almighty's divine and holy mercy. Outside, the cries of the damned mortal, and Nephilim faded into dark oblivion. The waters rose, a divine deluge covering even the highest mortal radiant peaks. A cosmic reset, a sacred renewal prepared the earth for a new divine beginning. Open your spirit, for a divine renewal begins. Trust the Eternal, for his mercy endures. The scent of sacred rain lingers on the earth, as if Noah's Ark drifts its solitude, a testament to the divine mercy that spares the righteous. Does your spirit see the sacred refuge amidst the flood's dark wrath? The waters receded, a sacred retreat revealing a world reborn in divine light. The Nephilim, a dark memory, were erased from the earth by holy radiant judgment. The fallen angels bound in chains mourned the loss of their blasphemous dark progeny. The earth, a mortal realm, stood cleansed of the sin that had celestial tainted it. A cosmic renewal, a divine dawn, marked the end of heaven's holy radiant war. Open your spirit, for a celestial renewal unfolds. Trust the Eternal, for his justice has prevailed. The shimmer of sacred light bathes the renewed earth, as if the Creator's mercy glows its radiance, a testament to the divine renewal that begins. Does your spirit see the sacred dawn that follows heaven's dark storm? The wives of the fallen angels, mortal yet radiant, survived the flood's divine wrath. Their love of sacred sin had bound them to angels who defied the Almighty's will. Their husbands, now chained, left them alone to face the celestial radiant consequences. Guilt, a heavy burden, crushed their hearts with the weight of divine dark remorse. A cosmic punishment, a sacred curse, prepared to seal their eternal dark fate. Open your spirit, for a divine punishment looms. Trust the Eternal, for his justice will soon descend. The scent of sacred tears fills the air, as if the women's cries linger their sorrow, a testament to the divine guilt that consumes their hearts. Can you feel the sacred remorse that weighs on these mortal women? Some wives, mortal and broken, fell to their knees in divine radiant repentance. Their tears, a sacred plea, begged the Almighty for mercy on their dark souls. Others, defiant and proud, refused to bow to the Creator's holy radiant will. Nama, a radiant beauty, stood tall, her pride a blasphemous, dark, defiant prison, a cosmic reckoning, a divine curse prepared to transform their eternal dark fate. Open your spirit, for a celestial curse approaches. Trust the Eternal, for his justice will soon descend. The echo of sacred pleas reverberates through the heavens, as if the women's cries rise their desperation, a testament to the divine judgment they face. Can you hear the sacred cries that echo from the earth to heaven? Archangel Michael, a divine guardian, descended with the Almighty's sacred radiant will. His form, a celestial flame, bore the authority of heaven's holy righteous judgment. The wives, mortal and guilty, stood before him, their fates in divine dark balance. Their love of blasphemous sin had birthed the Nephilim in celestial dark chaos. A sacred reckoning, a holy decree, prepared to seal their eternal dark punishment. Open your spirit, for a divine guardian descends. Trust the Eternal, for his justice will soon descend. The shimmer of sacred light glows on Michael's form, as if his presence radiates its brilliance, a testament to the divine authority he wields. Can you see the sacred guardian who brings heaven's righteous judgment? Michael's voice, a divine thunder, proclaimed the Almighty's sacred radiant decree. You who love the fallen, he thundered, shall bear a curse of celestial dark torment. The wives, mortal and defiant, would be transformed into sirens of divine dark horror. Their beauty, a sacred trap, would lure mortals to doom with celestial forbidden songs. A cosmic curse, a holy punishment, sealed their fate in eternal dark suffering. Open your spirit, for a celestial curse unfolds. Trust the eternal, for his justice has descended. The echo of sacred thunder reverberates through the earth as if Michael's decree resounds its power, a testament to the divine curse that transforms the wives. Can you hear the sacred decree that seals the wives' dark fate? The wives, now sirens, bore a beauty that masked their celestial dark torment. Their voices, a divine lure, sang songs that drew mortals to their dark doom. Their hearts, once mortal, now burned with guilt and celestial radiant despair. Their husbands, chained in darkness, felt their wives suffering in divine torment. A cosmic punishment, a sacred curse, bound them in eternal dark radiant agony. Open your spirit, for a divine torment unfolds. Trust the eternal, for his justice has prevailed. The shimmer of sacred beauty glows on the sirens' forms, as if their songs whisper their allure, a testament to the divine curse that binds them. Does your spirit see the sacred beauty that hides their dark torment? The sirens, a dark legacy, haunted the earth with their celestial forbidden songs. Their guilt, a heavy chain, weighed on their souls with divine radiant despair. Some went mad, their mortal minds shattered by the curse of celestial dark suffering. Others, hollow shells, wandered the earth, luring mortals with their dark radiant beauty. A cosmic tragedy, a sacred lesson, marked the fate of the fallen angels' wives. Open your spirit, for a celestial tragedy unfolds. Trust the eternal, for his justice endures. The echo of sacred songs reverberates through the earth as if the sirens' voices haunt their melodies, a testament to the divine tragedy they embody. Can you hear the sacred songs that echo their eternal dark suffering? The faithful angels, celestial guardians, watched over the earth with divine vigilance. Their duty, a sacred mandate, ensured no such rebellion would celestial taint again. The sirens' songs, a dark reminder, echoed as a warning to mortal radiant hearts. The earth, a renewed realm, bore the scars of the Nephilim's blasphemous dark reign. A cosmic lesson, a holy truth, taught the peril of defying divine radiant law. Open your spirit, for a divine lesson endures. Trust the eternal, for his justice guides the righteous. The scent of sacred light fills the renewed earth, as if the angel's watch glows its vigilance, a testament to the divine order restored. Does your spirit feel the sacred vigilance that guards the earth anew? The tale of the fallen angels, a sacred warning, echoes through celestial, radiant history. Their love, a blasphemous sin, brought forth a flood of divine, dark, righteous judgment. The Nephilim, a dark progeny, perished under the Almighty's sacred, radiant, holy wrath. The sirens, a cursed legacy, remind us of the cost of celestial dark defiance. A cosmic truth, a holy lesson, calls the faithful to trust in divine radiant law. Open your spirit, for a celestial truth endures. Trust the eternal, for his justice guides the righteous path. The shimmer of sacred light bathes the heavens, as if the Almighty's throne shines its radiance, a testament to the divine truth that endures through eternity. Does your soul heed the sacred warning of heaven's dark celestial tale? Heaven's tale, a sacred call, urges the faithful to divine radiant obedience. Turn from sin, the Almighty whispers, and seek his holy celestial righteous path. The sacred throne, a divine beacon, shines for those who trust the Lord's will. The holy path, a celestial journey, leads to eternal life with God in glory. A sacred promise, a heavenly vow, offers salvation through divine radiant grace forevermore. Open your spirit, for heaven's call descends eternally. Trust the eternal, for his grace will guide your heart always. The shimmer of sacred light glows in the heavens, as if the throne of God shines its radiance, a testament to the divine promise that endures through all eternity forever. Will you answer the sacred call to walk in holy radiant faith eternally?